live in 3, 2. And she's live. And we're going to move that.
It's live Saturday night.
Yeah. But it's not, well, it is Saturday. It is evening. It's kind of evening. Hello. Come on in. Give me a thumbs up. Come talk. Hello. Don't be a stranger. Hello, hello. I see two. Thank you. Hi, Tamina. Oh, you're doing two at the same time. That's funny. Well, thanks for coming in. I figured we ate early. Hi, Jamie. Again, how are you? Okay, let's see. Trying to get some people in. Let's see if we can get Angel to come in. So how are we doing? Jamie, I talked to you already on Marco Polo, and I also talked to Tomina. I talked to a few of you guys today on Marco Polo. It's too quiet. Where's my remote? Oh, there it is. I usually have music on, and it's just like, it's too quiet. It's just going to be the same music I usually play. Nothing spectacular. Just music. I got to find some new music. So, yeah, today's just been, haven't really been doing a whole lot of stuff today. Oh my goodness. No, because I'm live.
I have a kit that I'm thinking about.
Hold on.
Painting. Where can I get the paint at?
Hold on one sec, guys.
Things that I need to paint the baby with. Like, can I get it at Michael's or Hobby Lobby or something like that?
All right, sorry about that. She was asking me something because it seems like everybody wants to start painting their kits or try to paint in kits. A little tired. Yeah, well, like I was telling you guys, I had a very broken night's sleep. I was waking up and looking at the clock all the time. I did that the other night too, and then every time I do that, what do you get? I turn over and go back to sleep. And the last time I did that, I think it was like 10. So I turned over, closed my eyes. I'm like, oh, just for another hour. And I woke up and it was 1 o'clock. Now I'm like, I need to get up now. So I got up and came downstairs and had some breakfast. And my hubby made BLTs for dinner. Hi, Melissa. How are you, hon? How are you doing, Melissa? I know you've been sitting around chilling. I talked to Melissa on Marco Polo too, so I talked to a lot of you guys there.
Could you give me like a list of stuff I need to pick up?
Hold on. She's the second person I'm doing this for. Oh, you shared my video. Thank you, Tomina. So, is everybody doing good? I hope so. Everyone's doing awesome. Oh, good news. I want to thank everyone who was praying. My cousin up in Canada, she got the test results back and it's negative. She actually has influenza B and a double inner ear infection, which no, that's not fun and it's not good, but it's not COVID. So I want to thank everybody who was praying. I found that out earlier today and I completely forgot. Aw, I want to make a cuddle baby. Yes, it is, Tomina. I was really concerned about that. Everyone in my family was really concerned about that, but thank God he heard everybody's prayers, and she's okay. She's, like I said, she's got the flu, which has really been kicking her butt, but at least now she can be with her family. I mean, well, the flu's still contagious, but it's still not COVID, so that's awesome. It's, the flu and this virus like have been going around at the same time, which is not a good thing because then people get sick and they don't know what they have. Our count in our county has gone up. It was like 319, something like that. But I was looking at the dates and noticing that like since it first started, it's gone up drastically. Like it goes up every single day. So yes, Saskia. Oh, are you excited? I'm so happy for you. And thank you for your input on that doll that I'm working on. I appreciate that. I was just kind of like, what am I going to do? What do I do? Like I said, I'm happy with the way everything's coming out. It's just like that. It's just the stupid mottling is a little dark for me, but in case you guys, did I tell you guys, all three of you, did I tell you guys that, I think I did, about the Dominic that I'm making? I went on YouTube and I was watching somebody else's technique and I don't even remember who it was. But I'm like, oh, well, I'm going to try a different technique and see if I like the way it comes out because I figured I'm going to keep the kid anyways. So the mottling's a little dark, darker than I'm used to. But I like the way everything's coming out. The nail tipping came out. I don't think it could have come out any better if I tried. Everything else, the blushing, the redness on the hands and the feet all came out amazing. The lips came out good. The eyebrows, I was astonished at how well those came out. And I'm just like, I just need to tone down this mottling on my head because it's like on the arms and the legs is fine, but on the head is a little dark for me. So, thank you guys. I was talking to Mark and Jamie about what I should do, and they suggested that I tried like a little bit darker of a skin tone to see if that'll maybe cover it up a little bit. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I was telling them I have it's called Fawn, the color, and I'm going to try going over it with that, and then hopefully that'll do the trick. But I think she's going to look really good. You like the blushing? Yeah. I don't have a problem with blushing, but I usually don't do the mottling as pronounced like that. That's like really a newborn looking blushing. It's like fresh out of the mom, with the blue and the purple and all those colors in there. I'll probably do that again, but I might do it just a little bit lighter or blot it off a little bit more after I do it. I like the coloring. It's just darker. So But I think, I mean, the head, if I do the hair on there, like the drawing of the hair, it's going to cover that up. And then, but the face, I don't want to be as dark. Hello, Jatina. How are you? Yeah, it's not like 10 o'clock. I was just like, when my husband said he was going to make the VLTs, I'm like, I looked at the clock. I'm like, oh, cool. I can do a live. I know you're here, Tamina. I see. So did anybody do anything exciting today? I woke up and I got ready. That's my exciting. Talk to people on Marco Polo. That was pretty much it. I wish I could get my she's a cousin by marriage. I would wish I could get her to come out here, but so what did everybody have for dinner? Or what is everybody having for dinner? I know what Mark and Jamie were having. Yeah, you're an hour behind us. You are exactly 1 hour behind us. Because last time I did a live, what time did I come on? 10 o'clock? 10 o'clock? Somewhere in there. It was late because I was on quite late. And everybody was getting off because they wanted to go to bed because it was too late. So, yeah. Next door. That's cool. We have a townhouse next door to us that's available. And then there's the one next to it that's available. There's a few here that are available. But I don't know anybody that like is looking for a place. And the people that are looking for a place, I don't want to live next door to. So I'm not, I'd rather not, you know what I mean? I'm trying so hard to get my friend who's an artist. She's in California, but she, I'm trying so hard to get her to come this way. She wants to get out of California. The only problem is she's stuck in her lease right now and she can't do anything. But I'm trying to get her to come out this way because her and I become really good friends. She actually wants me to work with her with the dolls. She has a regular job too, but she wants me to work with her for helping her with the dolls. And I said, well, move this way and I can work with you. And then, you know what I mean? I can help her out a lot because she's actually a nurse and then she does the dolls on the side. So, she could probably use a lot of help with a lot of the things, even just, you know, buying clothes, shopping for clothes and stuff. Pasta salad. Oh, I need to cut the pasta for a few days. Too much pasta. I got on the scale the other day and I was like, oh, great. So, no. I need to start doing what I normally do, and that's meat and vegetables and stop doing so much starchy stuff, as I ate BLTs tonight, but whatever. Tomorrow we're doing cube steak. I don't know how we're going to make it, but we had chicken last night. Identical twin nephews. Aw. I bet. Yeah, I was trying to talk. When I told my friend how much these townhouses cost, she was like, almost fell off her chair because she's paying, I forgot what she was paying. Well over 1,000. I forgot exactly what she was paying for a tiny little apartment. And I said, I told her, I said, we have a 2-bedroom, 1.5 bath. I think it's like, I think it's 1,100, something like that, square feet. And it's only $685 a month. And so she was like, no way. So yeah, I'm trying. Hopefully. It'll be cool. Fast food, yeah. No, we have to stay away from that stuff because my husband, well, he shouldn't be eating that stuff because he has high cholesterol. And I used to like the Chinese fast food, but I don't, I'm not eating that stuff anymore. And it isn't just because of the virus. It's because of, I watched a few interviews with some Chinese places where they went in and they caught them keeping their food on the floor and very unsanitary. And nope. No, it's not bad at all. It's actually very cheap. We have a pool, like a community pool here, and it's they're all brick. For $685, no, it's not bad at all. It's pretty good. And the 1-bedroom is big, and there's a balcony off of that bedroom. And then I'm in the smaller bedroom that has a big walk-in closet. There's 3 patios. There's one upstairs, there's one downstairs in the front, and there's one in the back. And then you've got the laundry room back there. I did watch it. I forgot to give you a thumbs up, didn't I? I'll have to go back and give you a thumbs up. I did watch it. Sometimes I forget to give people thumbs up. Sorry. I don't always get thumbs up from everybody either. So I wonder where a couple of people are. See, that's why I put messages out on Messenger and Instagram, because that way people can't say, oh, I didn't get the message. So, yeah. Oh, okay. Gotcha. What in the world was that? I must be seeing things. I don't know. I was looking out the window and I saw something. I don't know what it was. Well, hello, Sharon. I don't understand why you didn't get the notification the other night, because I put it out there. But it was late when I did that. These guys, whoever was here can tell you, it was late. I was only left with one person because everybody was leaving because they had to go to bed. I didn't even get on until, I don't even know what time it was. It was almost 10 o'clock. It was late. So we ate early today. So I'm like, I might as well get on and do one. You're welcome. I don't know if everybody is not getting the Messenger ones that I'm putting out. But I know that I put them out on Messenger and on Instagram all the time. So I don't know. Oh, yep, I'm here. I decided to come on for a little bit because it's early. You missed what I said, Sharon. I was thanking everybody for their prayers because my cousin got the test results and it's negative. She has influenza B and a double ear infection, but her she does not have COVID. So as always, prayers were answered and she is fine. Well, she's not fine. She's sick, but she doesn't have COVID. Oh, you're having takeout? We had BLTs. Yeah, she it was such a relief because everybody was really worried about that. I'm still trying to figure out where she got the flu from. She hasn't gone anywhere. She's been in the house because with her immune system being all messed up, she has not gone anywhere. So how do you get the flu when you don't leave the house? Isn't that kind of weird? None of her kids are sick with the flu. I don't know. I have no idea. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, that's got to be terrible. I don't like that feeling. Yeah, she's got a double one going on. Inner ear infection, yeah. Aw. Dang it, I wish I could have one of those. Did you sell the girl? Yeah, the kids could be carriers, but if they're carrying that, then how would it be the flu and not that? That's what I don't understand. I don't know. Well, the only kid that went anywhere was her one son that was with her father, with his father, and they had it. Not the flu. They had COVID. So I don't know how that would work out. Yeah, my husband had an ear infection. Plus he has psoriasis in his ears, which he says it always feels like something's crawling in his ears, which that's gotta stink. I don't have it in my ears. Oh my goodness. Aw. I wanted a girl. It'll get better, Sharon. Just keep using your medicine. Oh, she's getting fixed Wednesday? Aw. Well, maybe I'll luck out and someone else will have some somewhere. The only reason I haven't gotten one is because I can't afford it. Everybody charges so much. Tomorrow's your last day? Well, you should start feeling a difference. Are you using drops or just taking an antibiotic? All these people. Pills only. Oh. You don't know? Let me know if you do. So they didn't give you any eardrops at all? My husband, they gave him eardrops. Dan, were you taking eardrops and pills or just eardrops?
Eardrops.
Yeah, he was just using an antibiotic eardrop. Well, if the pills don't help, ask him about the drops. Maybe that'll help clear it up. Possibly. I'm still waiting on I got masks from my cousin because she makes them $5 a piece, and I got some from her, and I'm waiting for them to get here, but they're being mailed from Canada, so I don't know how long that's going to take. Goodwill was open today. I heard they were supposed to be opening back up. Were they limiting how many people were going in? Is that what they were doing? They weren't limiting how many people were going in? Wow. That's kind of surprising because social distancing is still supposed to be going on, even though things are opening. I know they're doing it here. You can't even go in Dollar Tree without, they're only allowing 10 people in the store. And they have lines outside. Walmart's doing it too. You can't go into Walmart. They have a line. Yeah. It was crowded. See, did you wear a mask, Sharon? You need masks, Jatina? Let me talk to my cousin. I know she's making a bunch of them. She's been making them for people left and right, and she was a little backed up last time I talked to her. I'll ask her though. You did not wear a mask? Oh no. Mm-mm. I will not go out without a mask. Hi, Margie. Our numbers went up again today, and they'll be up again tomorrow. They keep going up every day, and we can't take the risk. And everybody is saying that there's going to be a second wave coming, either fall or winter. Yes, that's good, Tamina. How are you doing, Margie? It all boils down to this is not over, and people think it is, and they think that it's okay and all better, and it's not. You won't find me eating at restaurants or going anywhere where no. Mm-mm. Good to hear, Margie. I mean, the whole state of Florida, the whole state of Georgia, the numbers are still going up, and I keep seeing write-ups about it on everywhere on the news, the local paper thing that we have here about despite the numbers, things they're still opening things up, and a lot of businesses are not wanting to open up at this point yet, so they're not. Because we haven't, I don't know about Florida or anywhere else, but Georgia, we have not peaked yet. We're still going up. We haven't even flattened yet. So we got to be really careful here because, like, even New York City, they said that they had reached their peak, but they still have more people getting it. So what's going to happen is all these people who think that it's safe and, you know, let's go back to normal. It's going to start again, and there's going to be a second wave, which is a scary thought because whoever has it can get it again. And of course, there's still going to be your carriers. So you got to be really careful. And that's why we are not going anywhere without a mask on. It's coming from my TV. I have royalty-free music that I looked up, and that's what I play in the background. So I always put music on in the background because if I don't, it's too quiet, and I don't like that. Oh, you're back? Where'd you go? Are you taking a nap? If you hear snoring in the background, it's my husband. But I'm going to let him know ahead of time that if he goes to sleep, I'm going to put him on camera. Put the 60s on. Nah. They don't have, this is royalty free. I can't put music up here that is not royalty free or I can get in trouble. The rights don't, there's nobody like per se has rights, so you can share it on YouTube and not worry about it. Oh, yeah, the computer's messing up. Sorry. My husband just put more memory in this one. He put some in his and some in here. Yeah, I can't have any music that isn't royalty free. Sorry. I don't know. Most of the genres that they have for this kind of music is like uppity music, and that's just what it is. It's stuff you can use like for your backgrounds in your videos or in your background, like when you're for your intro and stuff like that. But I just let it play. The dog's being a big baby right now. But I can't show you because that means my husband has to be on the camera and then I won't hear the end of it. Really? Why are you such a baby? My husband's a baby. He put the pillow in front of his face. He's like, there you go. There's only 6 people. Where is everybody? Like, nobody's here. You want to see him. Sharon says she wants to see. Will you say hello?
Hello.
No, I mean on camera.
Hello.
On camera. Will you say hello?
Hello.
Are you going to cover yourself up? No, don't cover yourself up. I'm trying. Wave. Wave. Can you wave? Not the dog. Can you wave? Say hello.
Oh.
Well, he's on. That's about as much as you're going to get. He's laying on the couch. That's his favorite spot. And the dog's favorite spot, too. Tamina said, hey, Pops. He's growing his beard in. Yeah, the dog's a big baby. Yeah. He's daddy's boy, as you can see. Woo. Yeah. He's a daddy's boy, and that is what he likes to do, is always lay with his daddy. That's just the way it is. So that's about as much as you're ever going to see of him on the camera. That's the daily, that's the position, that's the daily thing. He's laying on the couch and the dog's laying next to him. Sharon says you look like Kenny Rogers. He's just making a face. Oh my goodness. Well, he normally has a goatee, and then he decided that he wants to grow the beard out. Just, it's a guy thing. I guess a lot of guys are doing it for Santa Claus. I guess a lot of guys are doing it for the quarantine. I don't like it. He does. Whatever. I don't care. Santa Claus all day.
Oh.
That's funny. Well, maybe we'll have to get a Santa suit and we can stick them out there to say ho, ho, ho.
Dirty Santa.
No, dirty Santa. So anyway, he was not white like that his face was not white. The hair and on his head and on his face was not white. It was starting to go gray. But when we got married, his hair goes dyed. See what? Santa Claus or I can't reach that picture, can I? I can't. Hold on a second. I'm trying. I gotta move this out for a second so I can get out of the chair and show you. I'll show you what it looked like when we got married, or what we looked like. Yeah. So that's our wedding picture. Yep, that was taken at Niagara Falls, New York, because we lived in Buffalo. As you see, his hair was dark, goatee was dark. My hair was actually darker, and I was a lot thinner. Actually, so was he. So there you go.
What are you saying?
I'm saying we both got fat and old. Oh my gosh. Yeah, a Santa suit. Yeah, they want to see you in a Santa suit. We have to get a Santa suit. Okay. Yep. With age comes things we don't like. Thank you. Yep. Our anniversary is actually this month on the 25th. How many years will it be, Dan? You gotta count. Well, it's funny because last year on our anniversary, I said that it was our 18th. Actually, it wasn't our 18th. It was our 17th. But whatever. So if I'm going by what I say, I would say 19th because last year everybody thought it was the 18th. But we've been together for like what, 20 years. It's been a long time. Hi, Patty. How are you, hon? How you doing, Patty? Okay, I'm trying to figure out how my messenger color changed. I'm doing good. Can't complain. I'm alive. I'm here. I'm blessed. I'm great. I'm just bored. I think everybody's going through that one. Well, Tamina's lucky she's not because she's working. But yeah, bored. There's like nothing to do. It's just the sitting in the house is driving me crazy. Even if I had something to do in the house, you know, it still doesn't change the fact that I'm in the house. Every day, every night, same four walls. Commercials on my music, not allowed. All right. Boredom, yes, boredom. Nice weather to go swimming. It's been pretty decent here. I can't really complain. What is the temp here? My phone says it's 81. Hummingbirds? I don't know. I'm sure there's hummingbirds around. We don't have a feeder though. We had one. I don't know what ever happened to it. I would like to get one. The only problem is we have an abundance of wasps and yellow jackets here, and they would probably take it over, the feeder. In this building, they've got a lot of wasps nests and yellow jacket nests, and yeah. Sugar and water. Yeah, but they're attracted to red. Like we had one of those plastic tube feeders where they had the little red flowers all around it, the little plastic flowers. Butterflies? I see them outside, but I don't know. No, you don't put food coloring in them. It's the feeder itself has little red flowers on the
flowers.
Red and yellow.
Red and yellow.
But they're plastic. You don't put any coloring in the stuff. It's just the coloring of the plastic where they put their little beaks through when they drink. Blood. Ew. Oh, guess what I did today, guys? I set my phone down in a really stupid spot and I dropped it. And luckily I had a screen protector on it and it cracked the screen protector. And I had to take it off. Now I have to get another one. Actually, I saw Amazon sells them in 3-packs, 5-packs. But I'm thankful I had that screen protector on because the way it hit, it would have cracked my screen. Then I would have been in trouble. Yeah, yeah. They sell them, well, they sell those feeders everywhere. We had it when we were in North Carolina, and we had a lot of hummingbirds there, which I'm sure they've got them here too. I didn't see a whole lot of them in Florida. I don't know why. All right. Someone messaging me. I'm like, yeah, Dollar General. They have them. Big Lots had them. Walmart had them. Everyone has them. All right. I'm like, I was just telling my friend, I'm on a live. Yeah, you can get them there. A ruby one? Cool. They say you can make them yourself, but I don't know how. I mean, like I said, I know they're attracted to red, so you'd have to find a way to something. I don't know how you would do it. I have no idea. Super friendly. I saw so many different kinds. There was a park in North Carolina. It had like really long trails for bird watching and stuff. And they had a whole bunch of feeders hanging up all in a row. And there was all different kinds of hummingbirds, different colors, different sizes. Yeah, they like bright colors. So you would have to figure out a way to make a feeder or just buy one. I've seen videos of people who got them to come in their hand to drink and everything. It was really cool. Hummingbirds are awesome. No, they like bright colors. Just bright colors. But red and yellow, for some reason, is like the favorites. My phone. That's the noise that when I do my videos that you guys always hear in the background. Alrighty then. I got a notification on my Instagram. Toby Mac, know who he is. He just started a live video. I'm like, well, I'm on my own live video. So like this red color, they would like anything like that. Your battery's dying and you're not at home. Okay, Jatina, no problem. No, I don't think you did, Patty. Don't worry about it. You're fine. I have no idea. No idea. What, hummingbirds are your favorite birds? Hey, you guys want to hear a good Bible verse? It's actually my verse of the day. If you guys have YouVersion, you get your verse of the day every day. It's actually a good one. It's Psalm 46, 1 and 2. And it says, God is our refuge and strength, an ever-present help in trouble. Therefore, we will not fear, though the earth give way and the mountains fall into the heart of the sea. They've been doing a lot of verses about fear because a lot of people have been fearful because of this thing, everything that's going on. So that was the verse of the day. I got it. I feel like I'm slouching. Yep, that's a very good verse. We need to go find a washing machine badly. Our let's see. Those of you who have been following me for a long time probably remember when I said back when we were in Florida, we got a washing machine because our one that we had broke, and someone had given us a washing machine that it works, but it's either the timer or the switch is bad because it'll wash, and then I have to go out and manually turn it to spin and rinse, and then it'll go through the rinse cycle, and then I have to go out again and manually turn it to spin again, and it's a pain in the butt because the laundry room is not in the apartment, it's outside of the apartment, so you have to keep running in and out the door, and it's just aggravating. So we need to get a new washer. So we were looking around, and they had some at Lowe's, they had some at Home Depot. They're not cheap though. The cheapest one was $3.97, but it was in Amana, and my husband just said it looked like it was cheap. I don't know anything about Amana. So we found a appliance store. There's a couple of them that sell refurb, which is how we got the ones that we had before. So we really need to get one though because it's a pain. And he can't do it because with the one we have because no, I'm not going to get any from Goodwill. No. The only way we'll buy used is if they come from a appliance place where they actually refurbish them. You can't trust just buying them used or getting them used because, oh yeah, they work, and then you get it home and it doesn't work, and then you're stuck with another one. So the one we have now is a Kenmore. It's a really good one, but I don't want to get into the fixing things because I don't know how to do it. He doesn't know how to do it. I mean, they don't make washers like they did back then. This is an older one. But if we were mechanically inclined as far as knowing how to take apart a washer and fix things, it would be an easy fix. So I already looked up the part. It's very cheap, but neither one of us knows how to do it. So it's one of those Kenmore like heavy duty series where they had the brown on the background of it. I mean, it's old, and it does such a good job with washing, which really aggravates me because we can't do anything. So we have to get, especially because you're supposed to be washing your clothes, after wearing them, obviously. So yeah, I saw on YouTube, but we have a tiny laundry room, and I can't even, I probably can't even explain it to you. Okay, like the furnace and the hot water tank are in there. Well, it's a furnace / air handler. So you walk in the door, open the door, and you're looking at the side of the dryer, and sitting right next to the dryer is the front of the washer. They don't fit side by side, and there's like just enough space that you can open up the door just enough to get the stuff out and then walk in front to get to the washer. It's very tiny in there. So we would have to pull the dryer out, disconnect it, and then pull the washer out to try to fix it. And it would be so much work. I mean, yes, we're gonna have to pull it out to put a new one in there, but I don't know. It's just easier to just get a different one, I guess. I don't think. I mean, I kind of know how you do it. I did watch videos, but you have to like unscrew the screws, take the top thing off, pull the outside of the washer back to expose what's got to be fixed, and then you fix it and then just put it back on and screw it back in. So I can say it, but that doesn't mean I can do it. But I guess they're known for the switches going bad and the timers going bad. So it's one of the two. Yeah, I get a new one. Yeah, that's what I said. I mean, this washer was given to us anyways. It's not like we paid anything for it. So not a big deal. I'm sure one of these used appliance places can either A, use it for parts, or B, fix it and sell it. So maybe they'll take it. Who knows? Or somebody can take it for scrap, whatever. But washers are not cheap. And I don't like the ones that don't have the agitators on them. We were watching videos about that last night. My husband was laughing. He's like, oh, yeah, people say, hey, what did you do last night? Oh, we watched videos about washing machines because that's what we did. And they were comparing the agitators to the non-agitators, the ones that just have that thing on the bottom. And they were explaining how they work. And I didn't like the way they worked. So I'm an old-fashioned person. I'm used to having an agitator in the washer. It roughs up the clothes a little better. So, yes, exactly. That thing on the bottom, if you watch the way it works, it's really weird. It like whooshes around in one direction and the drum goes in the other. And it's basically using the water movement to rub the clothes on each other, where the agitator is actually grabbing onto the clothes and moving them. I like the agitator better. And then you got this high efficiency garbage. I'm like, the people were doing reviews on the high efficiency and how they don't fill up with water. They only put enough water that the washing machine senses that it needs. And most of the time it won't even cover all the clothes. I'm like, what is up with that all of a sudden? Why are they doing that? You know what I mean? I like where my washer fills to where I want it to be, covering the clothes. I just don't like those. The Amish. Yes. My grandmother, when I grew up in my grandmother's house, she had one of those washing machines with the rollers on the back that you would put the clothes through to wring out the water. And you would have to fill it up with the water manually, with a hose, and then turn off the hose and then turn on the washing machine. You could let that thing go for an hour if you wanted to. You'd have really clean clothes. And then take the little hose thing off, drain the water, fill it back up, go put it through the rinse cycle, and then stick the clothes through the wringer. But the wringer used to scare me because I was always afraid I was going to get my fingers caught in there. But I'll tell you, it worked. A washboard? No, I'll pass. No. I will pass. Nope. I would never want to do laundry again. I know people used to beat their clothes on rocks and all that other fun stuff. Well,
2020.
what?
2020.
Yeah, exactly. It's 2020. No. I want to be able to put my clothes in a washing machine, put the laundry detergent in, hit a button, and walk away. That's what I want to do. Out to the river to wash. Oh, God, no. No, thank you. Then they'll smell like fish. No. Oh, yuck. Okay. I'll pass on that. Thank you. I'll save that for, if it comes down to where we don't have washing machines because the poop hits the fan, then I'll do that. But right now we have the means of doing it the easier way. So I'll opt for the easy way. And I'm sure my husband agrees. I can't picture him sitting down scrubbing on a washboard, could you? He's just like, no. But yeah, no. Oh my goodness. So I was just trying to see what in the world that was. Alrighty then. He sits with me? Well, he's not sitting with me. He's over there. I'm actually down here with him. Usually if I do my lives, I used to do them upstairs, but I started doing them downstairs because it's more comfortable than being upstairs. So I figured, what? We'll just do it downstairs again. Not a big deal. You have already? Oh. Lifetime? I used to when I had cable. You've done what? Gone down to the river? Yeah, we ditched cable quite a while ago. We stream on the Roku, and Lifetime is not one of the channels we get. I used to like it though, but I think I can watch like older ones. So, did we lose anybody? Sharon, are you still here? And like sometimes we're talking and like people just disappear and I don't know where they went. So I like to check and make sure that they're somewhere where I know where they are. Oh, there you are. I was wondering where you went. Blackened chicken, flatbread. Ah, not as good. Never heard of that place before, Sharon. All right, Melissa. All right, Margie. You guys are too quiet. Oh, did you? Wow. Yeah. I've always had a washer. There's only been a couple incidences where I had to wash something by hand, but always had a washer. Oh, all right. Never heard of it before. Okay. I mean, when we were down there, I never heard of it before either. December, January, February, March, April, May. We've been here for 6 months already. Wow. I need to remember to pay my phone bill tonight. So, did you guys saw my pictures with my mask on that I took the other day? And then I found this pair of leggings that I didn't wear that I saw somebody was making. That's a really cool pattern. So I was trying to make a couple of masks out of that material. Because I don't know when my cousins are going to be here. So I'm just like, better safe than sorry. I can't keep using the same mask over and over and over. Salads, soups, and sandwich. Well, that's cool. I used to like sweet tomatoes. And then they closed the one that was closer to us. I think it was in Port Richey. And then there was the one Clearwater, I think it was. But my husband didn't like that one. Yeah, I do too. Because all the different salads that they had in the soups and the chilies and stuff that they had, I thought it was good. I always got coupons for them, and like we never went. My hubby's having some dessert. It's actually, instead of a lemon meringue pie, it's lime. It's actually pretty good. But Brandon Mall. Oh, we didn't really go to Brandon. Let's see. Yeah, to say hi to my pop's friend, Catfish. Oh, that's funny. Hi, Teresa. Thank you. I appreciate that, hon. Did you get my message earlier, by the way? I had texted you. I'm sorry I haven't been able to get on your videos, Teresa. I need to start trying to do that some more. Okay, awesome. Yeah, Teresa, I already told everybody here. I was thanking everybody for the prayers. My cousin does not have COVID. Came back negative. She's got she's got influenza 2 or influenza B and a double ear infection, but no COVID. So prayers definitely work. Prayers were answered because she had lots of people praying for her. Oh yes, definitely, Patty. It was. I got the message this morning on Marco Polo, and she posted it, and it was just like, Amen, hallelujah, because she would have been really sick if she had that. My whole family's got autoimmune issues, so none of us need it. That's for sure. But we're under God's protection. How are you doing, Teresa? How is things going with you? Good, I hope. Yeah, I know. Unfortunately, immune system issues are hereditary, and it's passed down in families, generations. Like I said, I didn't know that my grandmother's family actually had it on my dad's side, all kinds of immune issues. Oh, you're repainting her limbs? Yeah, I watched your video with her. I think you made the right decision on keeping her. She's cute. My hubby's over here like a big old bear, rubbing on the wall because he's got an itch. Itchy, itchy. Can you turn off the kitchen light?
No.
Why? Oh, me? I don't know. I don't comment on a lot of people's videos. I just go on and I watch and then I leave. It's just a bad habit. It's nothing personal. I know. All right. I will start commenting. I promise. I'll try to be better with that. I know. I've already apologized to a few people. It's like, I'm sorry. I don't comment. I know. I go on lives a lot and I'll hide out. I don't say anything. I know. Well, I support. I just sometimes don't comment. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Also, a lot of times if I watch the videos, I watch it on my TV and I can't comment on my TV. So sometimes that's another reason I don't. I don't always watch them on my phone or the laptop. If I'm on the phone or the laptop, I can comment. But if I'm on my TV, I cannot. But I'll always give a thumbs up. All right, Melissa, go ahead, hon. Talk to you soon. Yeah, well, when I watch my YouTube videos, 3/4 of the time it's on my TV. You can go over and give it a thumbs up, but you can't comment. Thank you. Yes, I lurk in the bushes sometimes. Everybody does. Everybody does. Sometimes, yes. I'm a lurker sometimes.
Joe.
Hey, you know what? Everybody does it sometimes. Whose video was it I went into the other night? I said hello. How are you? And then I just sat there. So. Oh my goodness. Tea spilling. You're usually working. Yeah. See, like I said, 3/4 of the time when I watch my videos, I do it on the TV. I'm on the laptop, like doing other things, like I'll be on Facebook or something, and I'm watching my videos on the TV. So that's just what I do. I very rarely do videos on my phone. It sucks up my battery, and that's usually why I don't do it. And if I'm at home, I don't do it because it sucks up my data. But like I said, I always give thumbs up. Yeah, I get that. I don't watch videos like as soon as they come out a lot either. I'll go back and watch them afterwards. Sometimes I don't have time to watch them, and sometimes I'm not like I don't get up early in the morning. So if people are putting videos out like early in the morning, I don't watch them because I'm not awake. And a lot of times I'll forget to go back and watch them, and then someone will remind me, and it's like, oh yeah, I forgot. Okay. But I am not a morning person. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, I've been quite the night owl lately. Both of us have, actually. It's like go to bed at 3, well, go up at 3, after 3. By the time I get ready to go to bed and I'm actually laying down, it's usually about 3:30. And then I sit and read my Bible for a while. And then it's usually about 4. And then I finally turn off the lights and go to sleep. So, yeah. I didn't even eat my breakfast until, what time was it today? Almost 2. Yeah, it was about that. Oh, you finally got a tripod? Awesome. I usually see, now that I'm not working anymore, I haven't even been eating lunch. I just eat like a late breakfast and then I eat dinner. You don't function until around noon. You sound like me, Patty. I come to life at night better, more than I do during the day. When I was working and I actually had to get up in the mornings, I didn't like it. There was a couple times I had to be there by like, there was a couple times I had to be there super early. And then when I used to do the sleepovers, when they would go away, like the kids were up by like 7, which really stunk. And I was dragging all day the next day, but that's just the way my system is. Yep. Second win at night. I'll get super tired like halfway through the day and then I'm okay afterwards. Oh, that's funny. I was born at 6, I don't remember if it was 6:45. It was at night though. It wasn't in the morning. Yeah, my mom went into labor like somewhere in the middle of the night, and she was in labor for 18 hours with me, and then I was born at night. It's on my birth certificate what time I was born. Yeah. I weighed 7 pounds, 3 ounces. I had dark hair and big brown eyes. I heard this. I heard the stories about my birth many times. My dad, my grandma used to tell me. My dad used to tell me. Yeah. Well, I live up to my astrology sign, even though I don't follow that stuff. I'm a Capricorn. And one of the biggest parts of it that I live up to, that I admit that I live up to, is I'm stubborn. My husband can tell you that, right? Am I stubborn, Dan?
No.
Oh, yeah. I am. I'm very stubborn. January 17th. Yeah, I had a head full of hair. Yeah, I was 3 days away from not being a Capricorn, because the 20th, it goes up to the 20th, I believe. But yeah, I'm stubborn and hard-headed, and I can be. And I always like to get the last word in. People, even when I'm texting people, it's funny, like I'll say goodnight and then they'll say goodnight, and then I'll say, I always have to get the last word in. Well, don't get sucked in. Just don't do that. It's okay. Yeah. January 17th, 1966. That's when I was born. And an oldie but a goodie. Yeah, I know. That's true. That's true, Patty. A fortune cookie. That's funny. You're stubborn too. Yeah, I've always been like that. When I was a kid, yeah, used to get me in trouble.
Still does.
What do you mean it still does? I'm not a kid anymore. Oh, I am. My husband will tell you that one. He knows firsthand. I said, you know firsthand that I'm stubborn. He's behaving himself and he doesn't want to get in trouble.
Don't beat me.
Don't beat me. Listen to this. It gets you in a world of trouble. Your husband would say you're bossy. Yeah, me too. I am too. I am the I call it the electricity Nazi. I will literally follow him around, and like he'll walk out of the kitchen and I'll be like, "Are you done out there? Turn off the light. Turn the water pressure down." Yes, he's a smart man. He knows. Well, my stubbornness and my bossiness used to get me in trouble when I was little. I got some spankings for being mouthy. Yeah. That's funny, Sharon. That's funny. Yeah, we do it all the time here. Always. Get over it. I think I've done that haven't I done that to you a few times, Dan, where you would ask for something and I'd say something. I said, can't you say please? Just what? 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 Does the dog have food?
Yeah, you ate it.
Well, he needs more. That was his breakfast. Your spouse is your trouble. That's funny. It's just a woman thing, you know. they just need to deal with it. That's the way God made us. What are we gonna do?
There are things that we can do together, all while staying home.
Well, I remember when we got married, we were talking about the vows and stuff, and I was like, I think one of the things I actually said something about was if the word submit was still in the vows, because I'm like, I'll honor, I'll or no, not submit, obey. It's just like, I'll honor you, I'll love you, I'll do everything else, but what's this obey stuff?
If for which you're in for.
So yeah, I was like, obey is not going to be in our vows because I don't believe that. Like, I'm not a little kid. I don't have to obey. Like, it just doesn't work that way.
Listen.
We meet in the middle, but there's no obeying. Yeah, you will obey me. I'm not in a what? I can't even say it on here because I'll get in trouble. But you know, the people that wear full coverings and they have to obey their other. No, I'm not like that. Yeah, I agree. We can. Obey sounds like force. Yeah, exactly.
Respect.
Respect is not the same thing as obey. When you're a dog, you obey your master. Well, when you get married, you're not my master.
I'm not your dog.
No, but you're not my master. I don't have to obey.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, you want your dinner, stay. Sit up. Good boy. Do you know what I mean? Our chromosomes are superior to men. Actually, women, it's proven that women use more of their brain than men do.
It's all emotions.
It's not emotions. A woman can be watching TV or doing something and she can still pay attention to what you're saying. Men, when you're doing one thing, you're so focused on that you block out everything around you.
Huh?
Yeah, exactly. I go through that all the time.
Yeah, because you're using too much of your brain.
Yeah.
We don't want to hear it.
Yeah. We're using too much of our brain and they don't want to hear it. Did you hear that one? Okay. I have not known one man ever who could be watching TV and you could actually say something to them without being completely blocked out of the conversation. Marriage counseling. Marriage counseling doesn't work. Yeah, oi, Patty. That's funny. My dad used to counsel And I mean, yeah, a lot of what they tell you is good. Exactly, selective hearing. Shotgun does. You're funny, Patty. No, but really, one of the biggest things that a lot of people do in their marriages, in their arguments, and it happens here all the time with my other half. He used to always say, if you're going to argue, don't get out the war chest. The war chest means that you're bringing up everything from the past to use against the other person. So if you're fighting about, hey, you broke something of mine. What happened? Why did you break it? Why didn't you tell me you broke it? And you start bringing in stuff from the past. Well, do you remember what you did 2 years ago? And you did the same thing and you didn't tell me. That's bringing out the war chest. My dad always said, don't ever do that. And if you're too aggravated to argue basically what you're talking about, then make an appointment to argue about it at another time when you can calmly talk about it. I mean, he did bring up a lot of good things, but you can't physically change the way a person's thinking is. It doesn't work. You basically have to learn to work with the person. Shay, you got a different channel? Yeah, I know. I don't like when that happens, Sharon. It drives me nuts. Yep. Don't grab the bull by the horns, Patty. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Well, I was hoping you'd be able to make it in. You're multitasking? What are you doing? Oh, yeah. But it's funny. I hear so many women that have the same complaints. It's funny. Oh, that's right. You told me you were going to be doing that baby shower thing. Was it a real baby shower or is it a reborn? You guys, in case you didn't catch it, my interest galore is Shay, God's blessings. That's her other account. Can't live with him, can't live without him. Can't live with him, can't shoot him. No, I'm just kidding. That's what they say about us. No, I love my husband. He loves me, but we just aggravate each other. But I think that happens with all couples. I can't say that I've ever talked to anyone that says that they have the perfect relationship, because the perfect relationship doesn't exist. And if they say that they're in one, they're lying, because it doesn't exist. Took all the fun out of it, Patty. Yes, exactly. Too much paperwork to fill out. Patty says you can't shoot him because there's too much paperwork. Oh my goodness.
God kept me alive just to aggravate her.
Yeah. He says that God kept him alive just to aggravate me, because when he had his heart attack, he flatlined 3 times. He died 3 times on the table. They brought him back. So God kept him around just so he could be a pain in the butt to me. That's what he always says. Well, we've been together about 20 years. because we were together for a couple of years before we got married. Yep. It's we haven't killed each other
Yeah.
yet. Really? Isn't he nice? You'd be trying to give yours away. Shay. Nobody wants them, huh? That's funny. I used to joke with my husband, we'd be it gets stronger, yes. But there's days when you just want to wring the other person's neck. We used to joke around, like whenever we had problems with money, I'd say, well, go out and stand on the corner. He'd say, no, nobody would want me anyways. Trying to put yours on ice. Oh my goodness. Wow. Yeah, mine is sitting right here listening to the whole conversation.
I have headphones on.
Then how do you hear me?
What?
Yeah, it's what I thought. I'm not saying anything that bad. I said I love you. Jeez. Oh, yours is right there too? I need to shut my blinds because it's dark out. I don't like people looking in my house. Give me a second.
Don't hurt me.
Yeah. I don't think the dog would let anybody come in the house.
The neighbors still can hear us.
The neighbors can hear us. Hold on, guys. I'll be right there. I'm just closing blinds, turning on lights,
Beating the husband.
beating the husband. No, I can't go near my husband to even touch him because if I do, the dog yells. Where is the dog?
Staring at you.
Oh. Here, guys, listen to this. Watch. Listen. I'm going to touch Daddy. I'm going to touch him. I got him. I got him. Ah, I got Daddy. I got Daddy. He's going and getting one of his toys and beating up the toy. That's what he does.
Watch.
Oh, shut up. All right, I'm back. Me and my husband are not allowed to get near each other. The dog freaks out.
He owns us.
Yeah, he thinks he owns us, and we're not allowed to be near each other. He gets between us. It's really funny. That's funny. Well, God says we're supposed to love each other. Yep. Yes, the dog is the bodyguard. He is. He thinks he's alpha. But actually, that's not good. He thinks he's alpha, so he thinks that we are his possessions, and so we're not allowed to be near each other because he doesn't like that. But he doesn't do like, okay, he's over there chewing on a toy. That's what he does. He won't hurt us or anything, but he goes over and gets the toy and starts chewing on it. He's a puggle, beagle pug. A hole in the backyard. Yeah, you can ask a reborn question. Can it be repainted if it's rooted? Yes. There's also been people who have done the Genesis on the whole thing, but they wet the hair before they put it in the oven. I don't know. That's what I heard. See, I do air dry, so for me, it wouldn't matter. Yeah, that's why I said something about wetting the hair. Applied eyelashes, yeah, but not the rooted ones. Oh, you're like, oh, you're talking about the ones you put on, Sharon, like the ones we put on. Well, I don't wear them, but yeah, I know what you're saying. Sure. They fry bad. I never did it. I don't know. I never tried. Yes. Yeah, Patty. Well, Shay, I live right by you. Hello. You wouldn't have to pay shipping. Yeah, my friend that lives in Alabama, her husband had a stroke, really bad one at that, and he's still recovering. Mine had a heart attack, got some new stents put in, and he's fine. Well, yeah, Shay. I mean, I don't see why you should have to pay shipping to send it out to somebody else when you got me here. Hello. Balance issues? Yeah, I can understand that. Oh, yeah, I'll talk to you about that off of here. I'll do you right, don't worry. All right. Yeah, we talk all the time, so don't worry about it. But yeah, I'll do it for you. Not a problem. Deb's the deal maker. Yes. Well, I live 10 minutes away from her, so it makes sense for me to do it for her. She won't have to pay for shipping there and back either, so. This way, I can just get the kit and bring it here and do it and then get it back to her. No shipping. She knows me. We've been talking for a while and we live right by each other, so. Exactly. Oh, so Shay, you're the speed demon. Do you drive like 80 miles an hour up there? We were always laugh. People go flying by us. That's funny. That's funny, Sharon. Oh no, not me. Sure. Yeah. We usually do the speed limit, if not under. Trumpet. Oh my goodness. Sharon, that's funny. That is really funny. You're serious? Okay. Don't call the baby trumpet. About your drive, Patty, do you drive fast? It's funny because the girl that we deal with at our insurance agency, she said that, we go through State Farm and they have that app you can put on your phone and they give you that little thing that you put in your car to monitor how your driving is. And she told us, she actually admitted to us being an insurance agent that, that she speeds all the time. So she doesn't get that much of a discount. But no, I make him drive good because we get that discount on our bill. Well, I have the app like right on my phone and it records all of your trips. It's actually pretty cool. And then it's got the little it's a little white thing. It says State Farm. You just pull the strip out so the battery is activated and then you throw it in your car. And it just monitors it monitors your speed, how you turn, if you like make rough turns, if you stop hard, things like that. And then you get discounts every month, which is really cool. That's funny, Shay. Good. Yeah, me too. Me too. Oh, through State Farm? Do you guys go through them too? Jamie? I don't hate him. I'm actually supportive, but Allstate does that too. Okay. No, I don't hate him. He's where he is for a reason. God wanted him there for a reason. He's bringing God back into the country where other people took him out, and he's gonna be in again. It's been prophesied. He's gonna be in again. What? Stop it. I didn't ask you to put your nose in my business. See. Preach it, sister. Yeah. Well, it's true. I have watched so many different prophets and everybody's, he's going to be reelected. And he's going to get in. And he's actually, according to what they're prophesying, he's actually supposed to get closer to God than he is now. So he'll be a stronger Christian at that. God's going to use him. And that's why he's where he is. So because we don't need these leftists in there, because we would be in trouble, big trouble. I swear every time I'm on these lives, God like uses me to say something, because it seems like it happens all the time. Oh, I agree 110%. No, a lot of things I don't. He is a stubborn person. He's a businessman, so he's got that business way of thinking. But he has done a lot of things that are right. So exactly. Right. But see, yeah, he did. I mean, Shay, he's the one. I mean, they actually pray together in the White House, and the vice president's a Christian, and that's a good thing too. So, I mean, the country was founded. The Christianity was a part of everything. Freedom of religion, and look at our last president didn't want anything to do with it. Took it out of everything. Didn't want anything to do with it. The Democrats are still taking things out of the statue of the Ten Commandments, that little statue thing that they had. I was reading about that they were removing it, or they wanted to remove it. It's crazy. And if you look at the whole thing that happened with the virus, people couldn't go to church. But see, that's the whole thing is, that what they don't realize is that all these people who haven't been able to go to church, a lot of people actually got closer to God through this. So it doesn't really matter. All right, Sharon. Love you too. Have a good night. I know everybody's got their opinions, and it's just the way life goes. Everybody's got their own opinions. I got a lot of friends that I talk to that support him, and I got a lot of friends that talk to that don't. I'm not going to hate somebody because they don't support him, but I'm going to speak my mind too. So, there's a lot of debates between people, but it doesn't change the way my thinking is. So, I mean, look who's trying to get in. Biden? Seriously? No. And once Trump does get reelected, he needs to clean house. He needs to get rid of some of those people. Definitely. The goat lady needs to go, because I cannot stand that woman. She's bad. She's terrible. I know everybody always thinks it's funny when I call her the goat lady, but she always looks like she's chewing her cud. She's always, what she's always doing with her teeth, or whatever the heck she's doing. Yep. There's a lot that needs to go. No, they're not all bad, but a good amount of them are. Hey, Jatina. Our governor here is actually Republican. Oh yeah, exactly. Well, look at all the crap that they've put Trump through. Look at it that way. Everything that ever happened was his fault, you know. Even if he didn't have anything to do with it, which is ridiculous. Well, all the ones that are in the House, yeah, they need to go because I mean, that whole impeachment thing was just a waste of time and a waste of money. And they were trying to impeach him for something that he didn't, it was just stupid. But if God wants him there, he's going to be there. Oh, we're talking about Trump and whatever, all this stuff. We were talking about how God has him there for a reason, and he's going to be reelected. Oh yeah, he was mad about it. I know. And then with the even with the stimulus, you know, he wanted to help people, and what happened? You know, the Democrats had to get in there and put their 2 cents in because they wanted it to be their way and they wanted to get the credit for it, and that's what it was all about. So Pelosi's not happy unless, you know, unless it goes her way. Yeah, exactly. All right. Yeah, let's get off the political stuff. Talk about something different. Tina thinks the opposite. That's why we're going to get off of the political stuff, because people don't always agree and we don't want people getting in arguments. So let's stop. Glitter and rainbows. Okay, Patty. So, how's the weather everywhere? Change the subject. Fixing to get hot? Yeah. It was warm here today. The last thing I'm going to say, politics related, is this. Everybody's become friends in here. Everybody talks to everybody. If somebody has a different opinion than another, just leave it be. Okay. You don't have to like the same person to be friends. A lot of friends have differences in a lot of different things. So if one person doesn't like him and one person likes him, well, whatever. It's their opinion. It's their right. So let's just leave it at that. I'm a supporter. That's where I'm going to leave it. So anyways, okay, back to what we were talking about, weather, fishing. Yeah. 90 Wednesday. I saw that. It's going to be warm. I wonder if it's going to be humid though. No, they don't. But you see, and again, I said I was going to stop with the politics. He's not a politician. He's a businessman. Okay. Drop it. Okay. Anyways, yeah, well, everybody complains about humidity everywhere. I'll tell you, I've never experienced humidity like I did in Florida. And we lived in Buffalo, New York. I was born and raised in Buffalo, New York. We got humid, but it wasn't like it was down there. It's completely different. You're on a peninsula. You're surrounded by you got the Atlantic Ocean on one side, you got the Gulf of Mexico on the other side, and the humidity was terrible there. And if you didn't live by the coast where you could actually get the ocean breeze, it would have been terrible. We lived on the Gulf Coast, so we always had a breeze, but oh, I know it gets humid sometimes. Florida's humid every stinking day of the week. It's always humid. Even in the wintertime when it gets cold out, it's a different kind of cold. It's a humid cold, so it's like bone chilling. So it's completely different than it is. I can tell you that right now. Just by the way the weather is here now compared to down there now, big difference. I mean, Florida was just too much heat, too much humidity. I just did not like it. Yes, exactly, Jamie. Everyone needs to just get along, and that's that. The only people that I have issues getting along with are people who talk down on God. That I don't like. I don't do that very well. Oh yeah. Why can't we be friends? That's funny. In Texas. My one friend lived in Texas for a while. She said it was really, really hot there. Yeah, that too. I don't like that either. That I can't stand. I was not raised like that at all. I was raised to love everybody. I love when they have those things where they show pictures of like two kids, different races, and they're like hugging each other, and that's where it all starts. That's where kids don't see difference like that. And that's the whole thing that aggravates me, is that kids don't learn hatred against other races. They're taught that by the people that they're being raised by. I was not raised to be like that. I was never like that. You're singing Barney songs, Patty? Even if they stink. Shay says she loves everybody, even if they're stank. That's funny, Pat. Or that's funny, Shay. That's really funny. Let's see. I went to school when I was younger. I went to school with a lot of Black people. I was best friends with two little girls that were I know, I agree with that exactly. But there's parents out there that do it every day. That's why there's whites that hate blacks and blacks that hate whites, and Asians, and I mean it's stupid because we all bleed red. Just your skin color doesn't change what you are on the inside. We got the same insides. And the funny thing is, being from Israel, Jesus was a darker skin color. He was like more like Arab looking than white. So what are all these white people going to do when they come face to face with him? Seriously. Come here. People from the Middle East are not light skinned. And that's where he's from. Yes, Shay. Of course we are. I had to wipe my dog's mouth. Oh, me too. Do you guys remember when we had those people coming in here saying all that nasty stuff? They were getting kicked out. You live in South Texas? Well, we are in we're in South Columbus, and there's less of us than there are. Yeah. I don't have a problem with it. Everyone's friendly here, and I don't have a problem with it. Yeah, right. Daddy wipes his mouth sometimes. He doesn't like when Daddy wipes his mouth because Daddy's too rough. Oh yeah, me too. I know. I don't, everybody's friendly that I've met. Everyone's always been nice and talks to us and calls me ma'am, and it's, very respectful. There's white people out there that are worse, and we were talking about that. It's not your color that makes you a bad person, it's just who you are. Yeah, that's what I said. Everyone bleeds red. It's the same thing. I'm friends with Shay and Tomina and Jatina. I don't look at people for what they look like. I look at people for who they are. Exactly. No, it doesn't. It does not. Everybody's equal. Right. Well, that was what was said. We have the commandments, but out of all the commandments, what was the most important? To love one another. We're supposed to love one another and not hate. Loving your enemies, that's a tough one. But I have people that I don't like, but hatred is a big no-no. So we're not supposed to hate anybody. Dan, I think the dog wants to go out. He's standing by the door, looking at me. Well, can you take him out? Do you need to go potty? Do you need to go potty? Do you need to go potty? Do you? Do you need to go potty? Daddy's gonna take you out. Daddy's gonna take you. I know. Yeah, I got that. I get you, Shay. Yeah, I haven't been on the other end. But I've been on the giving end of that, and sometimes forgiveness is really hard to do. I mean, I can honestly say I had a lot of hatred in my heart for my dad's girlfriend, and then when I found out that she was dying, I felt really bad. Um, but I prayed about it and I let the anger go. Well, you're always going to have those people, Patty, and you just remember that you're not going to be the one that has to answer for that. They are. I mean, if somebody chooses to hate you, let it go. What do they say? Let go and let God. You know, God will take care of it. Yes. Snakes. I always used to just say the same thing, like, you know, just think about how nice it's going to be when it comes time for everybody to stand before God and answer for all the stuff that they did. The people that aren't saved, the people that have to answer for God, you know, why they did all this stuff. And it'll be satisfying to see them be judged, because there are always the people that feel like they're higher than everybody else and better than everybody else, and you know, they don't have to answer to anybody, but eventually they're going to have to answer to not just anybody, but to the person that, you know, the God that actually made them. What are they going to say? Think about it. You know, they can't lie because he knows. Jealousy, yeah, people will hate out of jealousy. The people will also hate just because they're immature and don't know how to handle things like a grown up. There's a couple of different reasons. So, but just if someone hates, then, you know, whatever, let them hate. Just walk away and leave it be. Yeah, right. Well, the look on anybody's face when they come face to face with God, I mean, automatically, um, even if you know that you didn't do anything wrong, you've always got that fear because that's God. Um, but that's the whole thing that people don't understand is God loves you enough that he's giving you chance after chance to do all that he wants you to do, and that's to love him back and to follow him. And you know, like I said, like a lot of people agree that this is a wake-up call. This is God saying, you know, hello, like how many times do I need to get your attention? Exactly. Well, that's why you're supposed to be make sure that you're right with God. That's why I keep seeing all these people that I know that are Christian people, and they're like, they can't wait they can't wait for this vaccination to come out. And I'm like, don't do it. You know what I mean? If you watch what's going on out there with the vaccination and with this ID thing that they're talking about, it was a planned thing. And I still can't remember the name of what the name of it was, what the CO was for. But I know that the last parts were vaccination ID 19. That was the name of the. So they're planning on. This whole thing was planned, but I won't do it. Yeah, I'm jamming. But yeah, I see people that like, I can't wait for that thing to come out, and I'm just like, you know, don't do it. I won't do it. Well, what are you gonna do if they say you have to take it? Well, I'm gonna say no.
They can't force you to take it.
Well, that's what they were talking about. Was it was gonna be a mandatory vaccination? I'll tell them what they can do with their mandatory vaccination, because I won't take it. I mean, that's all there is to it. No. You're moving to an island. I know. I said the same thing a few times. I'm like, wouldn't it be nice if we could just go and live on our own island? One of the prophets that I watch all the time, he was talking about, God showed him in a dream about what was going to happen in the last days. And, you know, he was talking about the point where they're going to be forcing people to either reject God or be killed. And he spiritually found himself in that line. Like he was there seeing this, what was going on and what was happening. And, you know, there were Christians that were breaking and giving up on God because they were afraid of what was coming. And I guess the last thing he said that he remembered was going into the room, and they were asking him if he was going to denounce his faith in God, and he said absolutely not. And they turned him around, and there was a guillotine. That's all he said that he saw. But it's like, I wouldn't do it. I don't care. They put you in the guillotine, you close your eyes, and you're done. I mean, if you die for God, you're going to be rewarded, because that's in the Bible. Plan what? Moving to an island, Shay?
Costa Shay.
Well, I don't know if there's any islands out there that aren't owned by anybody.
We'll take it over. We'll put a wall around it.
We'll take it over. Yeah. Yes. No is right. Mm-mm. Well, you know how people always argued about the pre-trib, mid-trib, after tribulation, rapture thing, and I think, I mean, this is, I don't know what everyone else thinks. I think that we're going to have to be down here. You know, they say there's going to be tribulation saints. Well, does it say that there's only going to be a couple, or does it say that we're all going to have to do it? So, yeah. Some people think that, you know, oh, well, we're just going to get taken and we won't have to endure anything. I don't think that's true. I think that I think that we're going to have to be down here to try to get the other people to turn to God. And, I think for the tribulation saints, it's going to be hard because it's going to put you to the test, because you're going to be given that choice: either walk away from God or be killed. And that's going to show your faith. Hello, Tamina. How are you? We're having interesting conversations. Sorry, I'm scratching. I got an itch. My leg is itching. Gotta love psoriasis. Oh my goodness. So I've had different pastors at different churches believe different ways as far as when it was going to happen, how it was going to happen. Because the word rapture is not in the Bible. I'm sorry. I made you itchy. Yeah, my right leg was driving me nuts. And then once you start scratching, you can't stop. All right, I got to leave it alone. Right. No one knows but God. You're right, Tamina. But I was talking about, how some people believe that the rapture would happen before the tribulation. Some people believe it's going to happen mid-tribulation. Some people believe it's going to happen after the tribulation. That's what I was talking about. We know that there's going to be Christians left here because they're tribulation saints. They're going to be left behind for a reason. They're going to be saved. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. It's nobody knows. Like you said, we don't know. We won't know until it happens. Look, there's supposed to be a big asteroid that's supposed to collide. We've already had some close calls. There's other ones out there. I'm just keeping my eyes on all the things that are happening and the signs that are happening. Yeah, me too. Exactly. Yeah, exactly. Trust me, I know. I gotta remember to pay my phone bill. But I know that if people are left behind, you need to get together and stay together as a group, because that's the way you got to do it that way. I used to laugh at the way some of the movies used to portray the rapture happening. I forgot what movie it was. I don't know if it was Left Behind or which one it was, but whenever the people were taken, their clothing was folded up nice and neatly in a pile. I'm like, really? Like, come on. You're supposed to be taken in the twinkling of an eye. You're gone. Boom. How are your clothes going to be folded up in a nice little pile with your shoes on top and everything else? No, it doesn't. It doesn't state when it's going to happen. It doesn't state. Actually, like I said, the word rapture is not in the Bible. We don't know. We don't know we don't know when it's going to happen. We don't know how it's going to happen. I know. Isn't that funny? I just found it funny. Like, really? I don't remember what movie that was in. I don't know. I don't know if it was. I have all the Left Behind movies, and I don't know if it was one of those or if it was a different one. But it was really funny. There. I'd have to look that one up. Caught Up. I think it was Caught Up. It was something that was it was a whole Greek translation or something. I don't remember. Left Behind. Okay, that's what I thought. Well, we're all supposed to be caught up together, and I think that's where the whole rapture thing comes from. Yeah. But remember, it says the dead in Christ will rise first. So anyone who passed away, who was saved, they're gonna rise first, before anybody else does. The people that were martyred, people like that, we'd be last on the list. Zombie time. You think we're going to have a zombie apocalypse?
Cool headshots.
Headshots. Yeah. The people that they vaccinate are going to turn into zombies or something. I don't know.
Or it's going to be just like The Walking Dead.
Yeah, it'll be like The Walking Dead, my husband says. Yep, me too. I can't wait for that day. Yep, I got some weirdos trying to follow me on Twitter or Instagram, and I blocked them. Okay. It might turn them into zombies. I don't know.
That's how I Am Legend.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that. You know, I Am Legend, the movie with Will Smith. Did you guys see it? And it's funny because it was the same thing where they were trying to vaccinate people for something, and the vaccination, it went bad, and they all got zombified. So who knows? I don't know. That's all right. We'll be shooting some zombies.
Yep. Watch the Ruger 1022.
What? Oh, you seen that movie? I Am Legend. Yeah, I have that movie. And it's funny because he's in New York City, right? And look at what all this stuff that's going on in New York City with this virus right now. It's kind of creepy, kind of weird. No food. All the stores closed. No one around except for the zombies. The animals are just roaming the streets. He has to hunt for his food. Yeah. Shay, I did not. I don't remember who it was. If there's a meat shortage, if there really is a meat shortage, and food shortage, people are going to have to start think about it. Do you have a way to hunt for meat? We do. Like my husband said, there's lots of stuff out there. You got fish, you got rabbits, you got squirrel, ducks, deer.
Neighbor's cat.
No, I'm not eating the neighbor's cat. That's yuck. Okay. I don't eat cat.
That's for the dog.
Oh, that's for the dog. Sure. Uh, but yeah, we're prepared for that if we need to. So, because what was that movie? The Road, was that what it was called?
Mhm.
The Road. Um, was that the one where it was gonna kill someone over a can of beans?
No,
Oh no, that was a different one.
it was
Oh, that was that Revelation movie, wasn't it?
no, it was about a power outage in New York.
Oh yeah, power outage in New York. Guy was gonna kill somebody over a can of beans
Because the power was out for a week.
because the power was out for a week. Yeah, yeah, neighbor's cat. Grass eating. You're funny. I eat meat. I like to have meat. I mean, you got to have protein, and if, let's put it this way, if like stores,
Hogs.
hogs, yeah, he forgot about hogs. If stores end up having a shortage of food, like as far as manufacturing the foods, everyone's going to be buying it off the shelves, and it's going to get down to the point where people are going to be robbing people for their food. Think about it. So grow your own veggies. Did you take him out yet?
Sure.
He needs to go. He's
Okay.
waiting. Tell your father. Don't sit there and stare at me.
Ooh, I am not your father.
Yes, you are. What? He's being a pain in the butt. Here, hold on. Hold on. Do you need to go out? Woo. Do you need to go potty? Do you need to go potty? Say hi. Hi. What? Say hi. Do you need to go potty? Come here. Come here. That's my woo. That's the big baby. He wants to go potty, so tell daddy. Yeah, he needs to go out. Daddy's going to take him out. You got a supply of ammo. Rob me if you want. Yeah, we're set too, so you won't get anybody very far. You want to pet him? He doesn't like strangers. He'd probably scare the crap out of you. He growls and barks like he's a big bad dog.
We just bought an animal yesterday.
Yeah, he's taking the dog. He's taking him potty. Yeah, my husband just got ammo yesterday. To go with the new toy.
It's not a toy.
It's not a toy. It's a rifle. It's not a toy. But he just ordered ammo for it.
No, this way.
They will get shot, cured, disinfected, and ate. Oh, I won't eat people. Yeah.
No.
Yucky. But, you know, the dog can have it. But yeah, yesterday my husband said he wanted to go take a ride, and we went out to this one gun shop. I forgot where it was, what this name of the street was, but he picked up a rifle, got the ammo for it, and he's getting a scope for it, and he's going to take me out to shoot it. Well, I shot an AR, so I'm sure I can handle a rifle. But he's gonna take me out to shoot it, teach me how to use it, you know, blah blah blah. And that was the reason he bought it, was in case we need to hunt for dinner, you know, and also for protection. So we're all prepared for if the poop hits the fan. Actually, it's not if, it's when. And then I have my eyes on a pistol that I want. Anyone who has issues with their hands or arthritis, it's Smith & Wesson makes, it's called EZ, and it's the slide on it goes back really easy. So it's like I can't use his because I can't slide it back. It's too hard for me. So they have these Smith & Wesson EZ, and they made them specifically for people with arthritis and stuff. And I need one. They make them in a 380 and a 9mm. The army base is full of deer. You get arrested if you hit one. Yeah, nice. Oh, they're elsewhere too, because we came close to hitting one the one day on the road. A BB gun? No, I wouldn't use a BB gun. I like those pellet guns that they make. Those pellets. I mean, you'll kill small game with them. Yeah.
Yeah, 22's always better.
I was telling him about the one I wanted. The EZ.
The EZ.
Yeah. Possum and fox. Well, you can eat possum if you have to.
Yeah, they're white meat.
I feel bad about, I don't know, because possums aren't really bad after I found out that they're not bad, and they eat ticks and they don't carry rabies and they're not aggressive towards people. I feel bad about that. Shay's laughing at you.
What?
Because you said the other white meat. Yeah. Well, you can eat pigeon. There's a lot of pigeons around.
I forgot, it's like we're sitting there thinking about small game and stuff or whatever. There's tons of hogs up here.
Oh.
I mean,
well,
they're a nuisance.
They can be aggressive if you're aggressive to them, but for the most part, they're usually not. People have pet possums. They're ugly. I know that much. They're a very ugly animal. I don't think they're, but I won't deliberately harm one. But I'll eat a squirrel, right? Go figure. Squirrels are cute. Cows, buzzards, and owls. Or cows. Crows. I don't know. Can you eat crow? Can you though?
They hunt them.
They hunt them, but do they eat them?
I don't know.
I wouldn't want to eat a buzzard because what do they eat? They eat dead things. Yuck. And I wouldn't eat an owl.
No. It's against the law to shoot an owl.
It's against the law to shoot an owl anyways. So owls are out.
Yep.
Eagles are out.
Yep.
Certain things you just can't kill. You either. Yeah. I don't know if they got them here. I'm sure they do, but in Florida, the turkey vultures were all over the place. And
here we're only 7 hours away.
Yeah, I don't. They're ugly. They're ugly and they eat dead things, and I don't like that. Used to see them on the side of the roads, always eating the roadkill. You can eat snake.
Prefer not to.
He prefers not to.
Frog legs.
Frog legs. Yeah, frog legs are weird though. The consistency is weird. I've had them. You can eat gator. Gator tail. I know there's gators here. There's lots of things you can eat. All these people who are, we always laugh about it. You know, the people with money, and then people that, I'll only eat the best of the best of the best, and they're going to be the ones that when the crap hits the fan, then they're going to starve, they're going to die because they're not going to know what to do. Chattahoochee has the gators.
That's right down the hill.
Well, right behind us, right behind the townhomes, we've got like a little lake back here. And I guess there's all kinds of stuff in there.
The river's back there too.
And yeah, the river's back that way too. They got piranhas in there? No. Those are in like South America, aren't they?
Unless somebody let them loose.
Unless someone let them loose. You can eat panfish like bluegill, sunfish, crappie, not crappie. Crappie.
Depends on how good of a
He
cook
calls
you
it
are.
crappie.
Depends on how good of a cook you are.
How good of a cook you are. Crappie? Okay. Crappie, bass, trout. Yeah, she said there were piranhas seen in the Chattahoochee. Well, somebody must have let some go and they started breeding, because usually they would be like in South America. Well, when we were in Florida, everything you fished for had teeth. So,
Yeah.
I mean, like literally everything that you caught had teeth. They had these little mangrove snappers, and they look like cat's teeth. They had teeth on them, and then they had sheep's head. The sheep's head fish looked like literally like they had. It almost looked like human teeth. It was like so bizarre. But yeah, they had some nasty things in there with teeth. Plus, they had poisonous things in there. The puffers were funny to catch because they'd puff up. Dan used to make them puff up, and then he would throw them back in the water. But yeah, if you can fish and, I mean, you'd be able to make it. Or start learning how to, I don't know, like buy a plot of land somewhere and plant your own stuff. The thing is, like, it says, I think, doesn't it in the Bible even say that people are going to run to the hills? So you don't really want to be in the hills. Running to the hills, running in caves, trying to hide from God's wrath. Yeah. Wow, it's almost 10 o'clock already. We've been out here for a while. 2 hours and 44 minutes. Holy cow. Almost 3 hours we've been out here. Can you believe that? The King's Dream. Yeah. All good fish. Some fish you can't eat, though. Some fish you're not supposed to eat. There's some fish that are good, some fish that are bad. But I've done, yeah, Nebuchadnezzar, exactly. Everybody, anyone who knows how to fish, I mean, I've fished freshwater and I've also fished saltwater now because of living in Florida. So, and it's completely different. See, here it's freshwater. But if you drive a couple hours or a few hours down south, then you'll be back to Gulf water, the Gulf, and you can fish down there too. Bass, shrimp, crab. Never ate lobster. I love lobster. Lobster is so good. I know bass is good. And I love shrimp. I like crab meat. Good, Patty. That's good. I can catch them, but he cleans them. He catches them too. I never had those before, Shay. They used to sell those on the sides of the road in Florida, smoked.
Oh,
Mullet.
yeah.
You live in the hill country. Oh, there you go. See, you guys are right. You guys are in the right spot. You got all kinds of wildlife around you. Making you hungry. You want some crab rangoon. You don't want Chinese food. Stuffed mushrooms, my husband said. Oh, yeah. You gotta go and say that. I'm just like, I can just taste it. Stuffed mushrooms, yum. With the crab meat. Yeah. She's like, no, not now.
Yeah, when we went to the Skyway.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there was a spot, the Skyway, we used to go to in Florida. And you could catch the blue crab off the bridge there, the Skyway Bridge. You just yes, mushrooms. I like mushrooms. But portobello. So they would take the nets like you clean the pool out with and stuff, or just big nets. And then you would put a long pole on the end, and then you would hang it down over the side of the pier there, and the crabs would go out with the tide or in with the tide. So you would see them on the top of the water. So you would just scoop them up in the net and bring them up. You're a bass fisherman? Yeah, I used to like catching bass. I will eat fish as long as it's not a fishy fish. I don't like fishy fish.
Fishy fish.
Like haddock. I love haddock. We both do. Now whatchamacallit? Why can't I think of the name of it? Because I can't think of the name of it. Sure, I'll think of it. Whitefish. Pollock, haddock, pollock, cod. But then you're getting into your colder water fish. Why can't I think of the name of the fish? Oh my gosh. Yellow pike. which are also known as. Dan, why can't I think of the name of the fish? Walleye. You have deer eating out of your hands. So you couldn't kill one of them. They're like your pets. But if you were hungry enough, you would. No, herring. I like herring. My husband doesn't. He calls it bait fish. I like herring, like, you know, the canned stuff. Like if it's in like sauce, I like it. I love sardines. If they're in sauce, like tomato sauce or mustard sauce or something. And being raised Jewish, my grandparents always used to get the herring and the cream sauce, they call it, and I always ate that. What else did, smelt, you know, those little French fry looking thing. The first time I thought they were French fries. They were little, my uncle used to catch them when they used to run, the smelt. They're only like this big. And then my grandma would bread them and, you know, fry them. And the first time I ate one, I thought it was a French fry. They're not fishy. Neither one of us are really big on catfish. The bullhead is, bullhead catfish I like, but I don't like the other kind. The only thing with bullheads is the way they don't have scales. You gotta like rip the skin off.
At least I do.
Crawfish. I tried one. I spit it out. It was too fishy. I didn't like it. I thought it was going to taste like lobster because that's what they look like, a little lobster. And nope. They were too fishy for me.
Who was with us in Orlando?
Tina?
Yeah. She didn't like them either.
Yes. No, they're very fishy. They're not, yuck. I know people eat them, but I don't like them. Calamari? Is that what you're talking about? Squid? I've had the fried calamari rings. They don't have a taste. There's like no taste. I've had octopus. I'm one of those people that I won't say I don't like it if I haven't tried it. I will try anything once, but once I say I don't like it, I won't eat it again.
You ate a sponge.
It was not a sponge. It was some weird thing at a Chinese restaurant. Oysters, not raw. I don't like raw oysters and I don't like raw clams. Now, I like steamed clams with lemon and butter, but I won't eat them raw. Oh, whole squid? Oh, no. Yuck. You ate crawfish? Mm-mm. I don't like it. Too fishy. Eating a spider? I'll pass. Yuck. Y'all about to make me puke. Oh my goodness. I'm open to trying anything. I actually tried escargot once and I nearly threw up. It was so bad. It's like chewing on, I don't even know how to explain it. It's rubbery and it tastes like you're sucking on gravel off the bottom of a fish tank or something. It's nasty. Snails were not meant to be eaten. And the funny thing that gets me is people pay all this money to eat them. Caviar I've tried, too salty. I've done frog's legs. I've done alligator. I've done lots of stuff. It's funny. Well, think about escargot is so it's a delicacy, and it's like why do you want to eat a snail? It's yucky. Like take an eraser, put it in your mouth, and chew on it because it's probably about what it felt like. It's just nasty. No, it does not taste like chicken. Cow tongue, okay, not to gross you out, but when I was growing up, that was a delicacy. They sell it in a lot of the Jewish delis, and I thought it did sound disgusting, but when it's cooked, it actually isn't disgusting. It's just the texture, knowing what it is. But if you tasted it and you didn't know what it was, it doesn't taste bad. So I've had it. I would eat a cow tongue before I would eat chicken feet, pig feet, anything like that. I don't eat the inside organs or feet. It is a thick piece of meat, yes. Don't mean it all of a sudden pops up. Nope. No tongue. Can't eat something that can taste me back. Oh, that's funny. That's really funny. It really wasn't bad though, honestly. Chicken feet, but you love pig feet. I never had pig feet. One of my friends used to eat the chitlins. Those make me grow. Those make me gag. Just yuck. I can't do stuff like that. Tomina's got you dying. That's funny. What about people that eat fish eyes? Come on. I'd rather eat a cow tongue than fish eyeballs. That's nasty. Just nope. Tomina's funny.
Rocky Mountain oyster.
No. Oh, God. No. You guys know what those are? Rocky Mountain oysters? Let's see if anybody knows what they are. Liver? I don't mind liver, but it's got to be done just the right way. You're going to introduce me to pig feet.
Foie gras.
Foie gras. Duck liver. Pate. Yes, Patty. That's exactly what they are. I don't do Rocky Mountain oysters either. I don't eat. No. Nope. No mountain oysters know what they are. Seriously? Oh, people eat those. That's nasty. Before I was smart enough to realize what they were, and I'm like, oh, look, what are those things people are eating? There's some kind of oyster. And then I found out what they were. I'm like, testicles were not meant to be eaten. No. Tomina, nope on testicles. People eat some weird stuff. Monkey brains. Ugh. You liked them until your dad told you what they were. Oh, so you tried them? Oh, you got one step farther than I did. Not eating no balls. Oh my gosh. No. Tomina's. Oh my god. Yeah. Do you know how much? I mean, think about it. There's so much stuff that we're not supposed to eat according to God's laws that people do eat, that God probably looks down and is like shaking his head going, why would you want to eat that? We're not supposed to eat anything that's unclean. We're not supposed to eat pork. That's one. That's a big one. I don't know many people that don't eat pork. They're part of the chicken. Never seen a round piece of chicken. Eating balls is one of them. Patty says. Yeah. Well, did you ever put yourself in that situation where you say, like, you know, God sees everything we do, he hears everything we say. He must think that that we are one screwed up bunch of people. Think about it. Oh, I know, cleaning them, I get it, but we're not supposed to eat pork. Period. We're not supposed to eat anything that we're not supposed to eat pork. We're not supposed to eat shrimp, clams, anything that crawls on the bottom of the ocean. There's so many things we're not supposed to be eating. That's why Jewish people never ate pork, because they weren't supposed to. My great grandmother would be spinning around in her grave if she knew that that her family members were eating pork. She was Orthodox Jewish, and like meat could not be on the same plate as dairy, and like she was very, very strict. Oh, he loves laughter. Yes, he does. Probably getting a kick out of this. Not cleaning any balls just to eat. Oh my goodness. This is funny. Yeah, I'm sure he gets a laugh. Or like, what's the other thing people say about, oh, like, you know, your guardian angel? Just think about what your guardian angel, your angel that's watching over you must think. The angel's probably standing there rolling his eyes like, wow, okay. And why? Tomina, that's funny. Too bad Braden wasn't in here. He'd be laughing right now. He'd get a kick out of this. Yes, laughter is great for the soul. No. I don't know who the person was that told you that, but no, that's not why. That's not why. It's because in the Old Testament, God says what things that we're supposed to eat and what things we're not supposed to eat. And swine is one of the things that we're not supposed to eat because they're considered to be a dirty animal.
But that's the funny thing about it.
But yeah, that's the funny thing about it, because pigs are actually a very clean animal. That is funny. But anyways, that's why they don't eat it, because that's what the Old Testament says. You don't eat pork? Yeah, we do. Yeah, I guess most of us are. I mean, I don't. One of our pastors was talking about that, saying that, you know, we're under the new covenant. Jesus came, we're under the new covenant, and, you know, there's more important things that are, you know, that we need to worry about than like what food we're eating. God didn't want us to get sick, was what the thing was. See, back then, they didn't have proper ways to clean and cook things like they do now. Foods are all processed now, and it's different. But our bodies weren't meant for some of the stuff that we eat, and he didn't want us to be sick. So when you think about it, it makes sense. You know what I mean? Yeah, I know. Goats eat even clothes. I know. But for some reason, goats were a sacrificial thing. They used to sacrifice goats to God. Remember offerings? Um, and they ate goat. I never had goat. I like lamb, but I never had goat. I heard it's supposed to be similar to lamb, but I don't know. That's what they ate in the Bible days. If you went to Israel, they eat stuff like that: lamb, goat. But you won't find no pig. That too. Okay then. Curry goat. Never had goat. Now lamb, yeah, I like lamb because lamb is what we eat on the Passover. No patty. Why? Oh, yeah, that's true too. That's true. Well, actually, it was more than one. It was a whole bunch of demons that Jesus cast. Yes, you're right. Cast into the swine, and the swine ran off the cliff. Yep, you're right there. But this was before that happened because Jesus already came for that. Yeah, it was Legion. You're right. Um, but when God said not to eat pigs, this was way before that. This was before Jesus. This was Old Testament. He said what was clean and what was unclean. You have to look it up. Right. Right. Good. But see, I like it. I like eating pork. Ouch. Certain cuts of pork, I do like. So I guess I'll have to answer for that one then. But oh, I don't have high blood pressure and I eat it. Um, but we don't eat it a lot and we don't eat fatty cuts of it either. I mean, actually, beef is fatty, just as fatty, if not fattier than pork. Beef has a lot of fat unless you buy lean. Pork chop casserole. That sounds good. We do like they call it boneless pork ribs, the thing, the pork they cut up that look like ribs. We put it in the crock pot with barbecue sauce and let it cook all day. We like the pork medallions, like the small ones. You left bacon for turkey. We just had bacon today. We had our BLTs today. I don't mind the bacon turkey, but he don't like it. And I never heard of veggie bacon. We went to, did I tell you, we went to, I know it was good. We went to Burger King the one day and we tried one of those Whoppers that's made with the plant-based meat. And we're like, oh, it's a healthier version of the Whopper. Let's try it. It tastes really good. It tastes just like the beef, but come to find out that it's not any better for you than the beef. There's actually a lot of bad stuff in there. Yeah. That's funny. Oh, we thought they tasted good, but they're not good for you. You never had beef bacon. I never had beef bacon. They make beef bacon? Where? I've had pork bacon. No, it's not. But we both ate one because we didn't know. And then after the fact, it's like, you know what? That wasn't any better for us than eating a regular one.
Yeah, the fat and cholesterol content was just like, really?
Well, that's how they're dragging people into that, making them believe it's better for them, but it's not. It still has fat and cholesterol. Beef bacon. Where do you get beef bacon, Tamina? I never heard of it before. Oh, okay, but where do you get beef bacon? I'm just curious. We rarely ever eat bacon. This was the first time in how long that we had bacon?
Months.
Months. It's been a while.
Well, Thanksgiving, because I always use it for.
So November. Meat market. Oh, okay. Yeah, we usually don't eat stuff like that because after he had the heart attack, he was trying to stay away from stuff like that. But every now and again, you know, like tonight we did the BLTs.
Low sodium.
Shay's gonna Google beef bacon. The pork ribs, yeah. I you know those ones that they have without the bones? It's just the meat and it's cut into the strips. Like I said, I stick it in the crock pot and like douse it with barbecue sauce and just let it cook for the day, and they're so good.
Country ribs.
Country style ribs, that's what they call them. And then like the pork medallion things or the real skinny ones, the real skinny cuts of pork where you can just like cook it in the pan real quick. Those are good, made with vegetables and stuff. You love bacon? Yeah, I got the fakin' bacon for my salads. Now I'm wanting a salad. Yeah, my big mouth. No, I never heard about beef bacon before. Publix has it? Oh, okay. Did you know that there was beef bacon?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he did. He's sitting here not saying anything, making me look like an idiot. No, what is it? I mean, what does it taste like? Is it any good? I mean, the only kind of bacon I've ever had is the pork. I never heard of beef bacon. Oh, you have two, Patty? I don't know where I've been. Under a rock somewhere. Yes, I know, Shay. It tastes like bacon, less gamey. Okay. Well, I mean, if you want bacon, but you don't want turkey and you don't want pork, I guess that would be your other option because it's still meat. You eat a lot of chicken? Yeah, we do too. We always used to laugh about that. You know, chicken, pork, chicken, pork, fish, chicken, beef. It's like we we do a lot of chicken. See, I like gaminess doesn't really bother me because lamb obviously has that gamey taste and venison. Dan he doesn't like deer meat.
Not a fan of it.
Where's the beef? I never heard of veggie bacon either. Ah. I scratched my knee too hard and it hurts. I don't know. Like I said, I mean, I like venison. He doesn't like it. But if it came down to eating or not eating, I think he'd eat it. Right? Dan?
Mhm.
So if it came down to having to eat, though, you'd eat it.
What?
Venison.
Yeah.
It depends on how you season it. It's like if you just took a venison steak and slapped it in a pan and made it with nothing on it, yeah, yuck. But if you season it properly, then it'll taste good. Oh, I was gonna ask where the dog was. I just saw him in his meat in his bed. Yeah, I love deer meat. But see, when I was a kid, my uncle used to go hunting, and he'd always bring us venison steaks and stuff. But then that stopped. And I can't shoot a deer. I don't think I could. So, holy cow. Well, guess what, guys? I'm going to have to go because I've been on here for 3 hours and 16 minutes and 47 seconds. And I need to go take my pill. And I need to go pay my phone bill. And I need to... What else do I need to do? There's a few things I need to do. Can't hunt Bambi and Thumper. That's funny. So... enjoy the rest of your evening, guys. I know I need to take my meds too. That's what I gotta go do. I'm not going to sleep. I'm gonna be up for a while. I'll be up until, I don't know, about 4 more hours. So if you want to message me, you can. If you want to Marco Polo me, you can. But I'm just gonna get off of here. So thanks for coming on, though. I appreciate that, guys. I just wanted to something to do with just like the time went by really fast. Ah. All right. I know you guys are all into the conversation about eating deer and stuff, but yeah, I've been on here for a while, so I'm going to call it quits. So have a great night. Have a blessed night. Like I said, thanks for coming on. I'll do another live sometime soon. But I'll keep in touch with you guys who are on my Marco Polo but via that way. And if you're not, then I'll messenger and do some videos and stuff and get them up here. So sound good? All right, guys. Good night.